7.4. Identify the parts of the expression, then write a word expression for the numerical or algebraic expression. Identify the parts of the expression. Number 1, 16 minus 7 divided by 2. Divided by 3. Okay, so they wrote down here the subtraction is the difference of 16 and 7. The division is the quotient of the difference of and 3. Word expression. The quotient of the difference of 16 and 7. 3. Number 2. 8 plus 6q plus q. So the expression, actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write it on the other page. So this is the answer to number 2, which is 8 plus 6q plus q. 8 plus 6q plus q. This is number 2. The expression is a sum. We get this word because of the addition sign there of 3 terms. The first term is 8. These are the terms. So if we look here, this is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. So the first term is 8. The second is the product of 6 and q. And we get this word product from multiplying, because we know when we have 2 terms right next to each other, we multiply them. And the third term is q. So that's the expression. The second part of that answer is word expression. The sum of 8, the product of 6 and q and q. It is a very long answer. Okay, so number 2 is done. That's on the other page. Number 3, identify the terms of the expression. Then give the coefficient of each term. 11r plus 7s. So the terms are the number and the variable together. So the terms are 11r and 7s. The coefficient of 11r is 11. The coefficient is the number. And then I'm going to put C down here. That's going to stand for coefficient of 7s equals 7. Number 4, 6g minus h. The terms, so I'm just going to put T for term, is 6g and h are the terms. And the coefficient, so I'm going to put C for coefficient, of 6g is the number, so 6. And then C, the coefficient of h, is 1. Because anytime we have a variable with no number in front of it, we automatically know that the variable's number is 1. So it would be 1h. Problem solving. Adam bought granola bars at the store. The expression 6p plus 5n gives the number of bars in p boxes of plain granola and n boxes of granola bars with nuts. What are the terms of the expression? So let's look up at the problem, 6p plus n. And we're going to refer back to how we did this. Look at the terms. So the terms would be 6p and 5n. Number 6. In the 6th grade, each student will get 4 new books. There's one class of 15 students and one class of 20 students. The expression 4 times 15 plus 20 gives the total number of new books. Write a word expression for the numerical expression. So here's the numerical expression. That's the expression that's given in numbers, hence the word numerical. So now we need to write it in words, or a word expression. The product, because this word product means multiply, and we know the first thing we do in that expression is to multiply. The product of 4, that's our first number, and the sum of 15 and 20. Okay, the order of operations. I did not have you guys do number 7, but the order of operation should have this, and you should explain why it is important to use those. Okay, lesson. A fabric store sells pieces of material for $5 each. Allie bought 2 white pieces and 8 blue pieces. She also bought a pack of buttons for $3. The expression 5 times 2 plus 8 plus 3 gives the cost of $8 of Allie's purchase. How can you describe the term 2 plus 8 in words? So the term we're looking at is 2 plus 8. We need to put that into words. That's pretty easy. So the sum, we use this word sum because we're adding the sum of 2 and 8. Number 2, a hotel offers 2 different types of rooms. The expression K plus 2F gives the number of beds in the hotel, where K is the number of rooms with a king-size bed and F is the number of rooms with 2 full-size beds. What are the terms of the expression? So we need to go back up and look at the expression, which is here. 2 plus K plus 2F. Terms of the expression would be K and 2F. Number 3, spiral review. Meg paid $9 for tuna sandwiches. At the same rate, how much does Meg pay for 8 tuna sandwiches? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the total number $9 divided by 2, because we need to figure out how much it would cost to buy just one sandwich. 2 goes into 9 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring down the 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Bring your decimal point straight up in a division problem. 2 times 5 is 10. and we have 0. So $4.50 is how much it costs to buy one sandwich. At the same time, how much does Meg pay for 8 tuna sandwiches? So now we need to take $4.50 times 8. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 4 more is 36. I moved my decimal point over 2 times. I'm going to do that in my answer. So my answer here is $36 is the total cost she's going to pay for 8 tuna sandwiches. Number 4. Jan is saving for a skateboard. She has saved $30 already, which is 20% of the total price. How much does this skateboard cost? So 20%, it's about 20%. The entire cost would be equal to 100%, whatever that cost would actually be. So I'm thinking, what do I need to do to 20% to get to 100%? I need to multiply by 5. 20% times 5 equals 100%. So she has already saved $30. So I'm going to take $30 and multiply it by the same number, 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. So my answer is $150. It took Eduardo 8 hours to drive from Buffalo, New York to New York City, a distance of about 400 miles. Find his average speed. Anytime we use these problems, we use the equation distance equals rate times time. So time, distance equals RT. So how far did they drive? The distance was 400 miles. The rate would be how fast are they driving, but it says find his average speed, so we do not know the rate, so we're going to put R. T is how much time they spent, so 8 hours. We're going to put 8 in the place of T. And we're going to divide each side by 8, cross those 8 out to get R on a side all by itself. So 400 divided by 8. 8 goes into 40 5 times. 5 times 4, or 5 times 8 equals 40. Bring down the 0, and 0 goes here. So 50 is your answer. 50 miles per hour is the average speed. Number 6. Write an expression that represents the value in cents of a nickel. So a nickel, we know, is equal to 5 cents. N is the variable, which would represent the number of nickels, but we do not know the number of nickels, so that's going to stay as N. 5 is going to go in that term next to the variable for your complete expression, so 5N.